name is Jason Frederick. I'm an associate producer over at Day One Studios, where we're working on F.E.A.R 3. F.E.A.R 3 picks up 9 months after the events of Project Origin, and if everyone's familiar with that, Alma sort of had her way with our main character, Michael Beckett, and now we brought back Point Man and his brother Fettel. That link between Fettel and Alma was so strong that he was able to come back from the grave and is now a ghost. And today, here at PAX, we're showing off playable Fettel for the first time here. So where we're at here is that we're about the third level into the game. We're in a suburban sort of area around the city of Fairport, and the people that were there were affected so much by that psychic blast at the end of the first F.E.A.R game. They've been kind of living in their own filth for the past 9 months here and there. They're worshiping Alma, and now Armicam is about to come in, and they're trying to clean up their mess essentially. And that's kind of about where we're going to be right now. Here, in the area we're seeing here is a sort of like a dream state that the players get teleported to every once in a while throughout the game. And what it does is sort of alludes to some of the things that we're trying to do that will show that as you play throughout the course of the game, you'll get to see some of these areas and where the game is ultimately ending up at. So we'll walk through here. And I'll get my brother Point Man to follow me. And as you can see, there's a much different view from Fettel. He has a much different skewed view of the world than Point Man does. He'll be able to see things that Point Man can't and open up different pathways. So if you're just playing single player, you feel like you know the layout of the levels, you know where enemies are coming from, you know where the scares are, and all of a sudden we throw Fettel in and there's different pathways that open up. Enemies spawn from different locations, and scares aren't quite the same as what they used to be. So what we're going to see here is Fettel's possession suspension ability. So I'm going to go over here, and there's going to be a nice little sniper that's just ripe for the picking. And when I'm able to possess him, I have his weapon. I can zoom in and do everything else. And my buddy Point Man just hit slow-mo for me. And one thing that never gets old is a good old slow-mo headshot. So when I'm here, one of the other things you'll also see is our active cover system. While I'm in cover, I can pop up, I can lean out left and right. I can also go cover to cover like this and pop up, and I'm still in cover. And one of the other fun things is I can vault over. So I hop up here, and I can vault over. Couldn't do it right there, though. So we're going to run through, and now we're seeing Armicam sort of essentially coming in and cleaning up this mess that they have left from the psychic remnants of Alma. So while I'm also in these bodies, I can eject out at any time with the Y button, and I can go through and use my stun blast on some of these enemies, shoot them in the face. That's always fun. Go through, see who's left around here. I can possess another guy, and now I have the dual Uzis, which is a really fun weapon. These things are essentially just a bullet hose, and they're really fun to use to show off some of our gore and dismemberment system. Right now we have a helicopter coming through who thinks he's going to take us out, and any other time, normally he would, but here, what we just saw was an effect of Alma's pregnancy. So it's 9 months later, Alma is mega pregnant. And now she's having these contractions, and what they do is they start affecting all the world around you. And then when she has a contraction, as these rift events come to the world, you see now that some of these houses are all set on fire. It took out the helicopter for me that normally it would have kicked my ass.